Good morning, members of parliament, support staff, visitors in the public tribune, radio listeners, TV viewers, those following via social media, and members of the media. Welcome to the continuation of the public meeting number 18 of the parliamentary year 2023-2024 for today, Thursday, September 26, 2024. I would like to give a special welcome to the Honorable Minister of Justice, Mrs. Marinka Gomes. Finance, Mrs. Marinka Gomes, and the support staff. We have established a quorum of 12 members. Please stand for a moment of silence. I have received notice of absence from the following members: MP Grisha Heilige Maarten, MP Luc Mercelina. Does any of the members of Parliament have any notifications? MP Irion. My apologies, MP York first.
Good morning, Madam Chair. Good morning to those in the Tribune. Good morning to those at home viewing online. And a special good morning to the Finance Minister and her support staff. Madam Chair, I would like to bring two things I would shed light on two things. One being the rules of order, where people such as myself are expected to potentially vote on this matter today. But because I wasn't part of the first meeting, I'm not allowed to speak, nor ask questions, nor go into debate with the good minister. So I think that's something moving forward that we need to look into on that specific point, because in a couple of weeks we have more MPs coming in and they could find themselves in the same situation. So for future reference, I think that is something we need to look into. Secondly and last, last Friday, I stood here and I used the words transparency and accountability a couple times, and the room to my left nodded, and what I thought, or what I still think and hope, in agreement with what I said, and raising the bar when it comes to transparency. This proposal was brought to Parliament 3 weeks ago, and we only received the document 2 days ago. I don't think 2 days is enough time to do proper due diligence, nor do I think on an important topic such as this, it is the right thing to do and the right way to go about things. So I hope moving forward, we get a bit more transparency, because this is not a transparency I was referring to last Friday. So that would be all.
Point noted, MP York. Just to shed some light on what you just brought forward, you can make use of your clarifications and also of the interruptions. So technically you can speak, but I will take that point to the procedure. MP Irion, you have the floor.
Good morning, Madam Chair. Good morning to my colleagues. Good morning to the Honourable Prime Minister of Finance and her support staff. Good morning to the viewing public. First, I'd like to congratulate you on your first meeting that you're chairing today. A few years ago, we had an MP Heilige, I believe he mentioned new chair, new rules. I hope that also applies to you, potentially. Madam Chair, what I would like to notify today is that I am happy that the current government is continuing with at least some of the projects or initiatives that we started. I had a lot of calls yesterday and messages from civil servants that got their COLA and thanking us, thanking myself and the former Prime Minister on working on this initiative since last year, and today they received their COLA payment. So I'm happy that that process has continued. And what I would also like to say on that topic is that the COLA is not just a one-time payment, but it's actually a salary adjustment. December was a one-time payment. I'm hoping that going forward we see that the salaries have been adjusted, and not just for 2024, but going forward. And it has been done without the budget amendment 2024, so precedents had been set. So a few months ago, there was a discussion about vacation pay, and among others, not being able to be executed because of budget amendment. So now that is done. So the precedent has been set. So I'm hoping that we don't have these kind of excuses going forward for 2025, among others. In addition to that, Madam Chair, I would like to say thank you to the unions that also continue to push and fight for this, even though we have left. My last notification, Madam Chair, I'd like to say is that I do see a double standard when it comes to women leaders in this country and when it comes to expectations on St. Maarten. When I look, and especially I would say when I look at the Prime Minister position, when I see last week when we had the swearing in, there's no way, Madam Chair, that the former Prime Minister could have attended a swearing in and decided to leave during the swearing in for a joyride trip to wherever it is that they went. I think the meeting was too important not to be here. In addition to that, you're not even back on time to deal with a matter like ENNIA today. Not even back on time for that. And there was no way the media, the members of Parliament, they would have never let it slide with the former Prime Minister. So I'd like to say I do see that there are double standards when it comes to black women leaders in this country, and I think it's unfortunate. Thank you.
Thank you for your notifications. MP Irion, are there other notifications from the floor?